Hello, Sharks. This is Mrs. Clark Davis. I'm your librarian here at Shadow Creek High School Library. Mrs. McTubo is your library assistant, and Mr. Love is our wonderful library volunteer. Um, Mr. Love's daughter is Mrs. Stinger. Most of you know her. If you were a student at Manville High School, she is our advanced academic specialist. So if you have to take the SAT or ACT, she is the person that you would be in contact with. All right. We're open Monday through Friday. On Monday through Thursday, we close at 4 p.m. On Fridays, we close at 3. Um, when you're entering the library, you will always sign in electronically. If you're in class when you're coming to the library, you must have a pass. Your teacher must send you with the pass. If not, you don't need a pass. For example, before school, at lunch, or after school, you will not need a pass, but you will need to sign in electronically. All right. You can check out 3 physical books at a time for 3 weeks at a time. If you have an overdue book, you will not be able to check out until your account is clear. We don't charge overdue fees, but we just want you to bring the books back. And if you lose a book, if you're able to replace it with a book from Half Price or Barnes& and Nobles, we won't charge you for that book. We'll just replace it. All right. When you're in the library, we ask that you don't eat or drink in the computer lab or throughout the shelves. You will be able to bring food into the project rooms if you reserve them during lunch or after school. We ask that you watch your voice because we have a cozy little tank where sharks feed on reeds, so we want to make sure that everybody is having an enjoyable time. We ask that if you are checking out books or if you're looking through the shelves to look at which books you want to check out, that you reshelve those books exactly where you found them because when students are looking up books within the catalog, they need to locate them on the shelves. So if you don't know how to reshelve the books, it is quite all right. You just bring it to us and we will reshelve them for you. Or if you're interested in knowing how they're shelved, we will show you. We ask that you always enter through the front door because, of course, you have to sign in. You can exit through the side door of the library that has the security gates, but you cannot go in and out the door that's in the computer lab because that's not a secure door. And we ask that when using the school computers that you only utilize the computers for schoolwork and not gaming or anything like that. Library services. You guys are welcome to print. We do have a wonderful color printer. We will soon get our vending machine for our printer in about 2 weeks. So each student will get 20 free prints per semester. After that, you will need to pay 10 cents per page. And you can put coins or dollar bills within the coin machine, or you can prepay on My School Bucks and we will add that to your account. The most you'll probably need is like $10 a year. Copies. You can copy whatever you need for 5 cents a page. Posters. Posters are $1. And ID cards, if you need a replacement ID, those are $5. Okay, Google accounts. Hopefully by now all of you have been able to log into your Gmail account. If not, um, your username is your ID number, for example, 123456 at students.alvinisd.net. So you would put your ID number at students with an S .alvinisd.net and make sure that you don't have caps lock on when you do this. Okay? Your password is your first initial, last initial, and 4-digit year of birth plus 00. So for example, JC 1997 00. All right, now I'm going to take you to our website because I want to show you guys how to access things from our library site. So you can Google Shadow Creek High School or you can go through the Alvin ISD website and click on schools, then Shadow Creek High School. Once you click on this, you're going to hover over library and click on welcome to the library. All right, so the mission of the Shadow Creek High School Library, okay, is right there on top. So our mission is to create and empower lifelong learners by advancing the academic expectations and aspirations of each student in every program to become accomplished readers, critical thinkers, skillful researchers, ethical users of information, and creative problem solvers. We want to make sure that you guys are college ready, okay? Also, I want to tell you guys how our library is situated. When you walk in, those first 8 to 9 rows are all fiction and they are genreified. So you will see that the spine labels are color coded. So if you read general fiction, the spine labels are white. Chick lit or romance lit, which is not heavy romance. This is something, this is a high school. So within the high school, some of these novels that are in the chick lit section, sorry, have, relationship themes. So that may consider them romance. So for example, Fault in Our Stars is considered a romance novel here. And so boys are welcome to check out chick lit. And the other half of our library is nonfiction. So those are your subject areas like technology, science, social sciences, literature, arts and recreation, general works. So those are the books that have real to life subjects. So things that you want to research or more things that you want to learn about. Like if you want to be a doctor and you want to know more about microorganisms or, you know, different technology like airplanes. So that's your section. So, and then on the sides by the circulation desk, you have your biographies. So those are books about people. Okay. All right. On the second shelf, when you enter the library, there are little shelves on top of the actual shelf. And those books on those shelves are Tejas list shelves. So our Tejas lists are right here. You can click on that when you go back on our site. But these are books that your peers across the state of Texas have chosen, and they said that, hey, these are the best books this year. So we want everybody to read them. So it's similar to your Bluebonnet books when you were in elementary school. All right. So we use some of these books when we're talking about our reading initiative. So our Shark Reading Initiative, it works like this. You basically read 5 books. 2 outside of class. So 2 of these books need to be from the current Texas Tejas High School list. The other 2 need to be books from our library collection, and the 5th one needs to be a picture book, all right, that you can read to a younger sibling, relative, or student. So once you read these 5 books, okay, you will need to create a product that goes with them. A book trailer for the novel, artwork or the literary elements from the novel, or write a review of the novel that you read. So it's either a trailer, literary elements from the novel, or a review. The 5th one, you will need to actually take a picture of you reading it. Then once you take a picture of you reading it, you will post it on your Twitter and share it with us through SC Sharks Library with hashtag Sharks Feed on Reads. So if you don't have a Twitter account, that's okay. You will just need to share it with us, or you can email me and I will share it with us on our page. But this promotes community and this allows the students to understand, younger students to understand that high schoolers are reading as well. So once you've done all of this, you are free to come to our lit luncheon. You'll get an invitation and you get free books. Presentations will be there, food will be there, and fun. All right, and just so that you'll know, whenever you sign in, this is what you will see when you sign into the library. And of course, you will complete all of this, and then you would submit this. And this is a requirement for you when you enter the library. All right, so also, we have our online Shark catalog. This is how you look up books within our catalog. You click on online Shark catalog, click on Shadow Creek High School, and then, for example, if I do a search, it's Jennifer Brown. If we're searching for the author Jennifer Brown, you'll see that she has 5 books. Okay, remember when I told you about our library collection being genreified? If you're looking for Shade Me, it's going to be in the mystery genre. These books are actually ebooks, and if you're looking for Eating Dangerously, that is a nonfiction book. So right now, we're still working out the logins for you guys to access the ebooks through our collection, and we will have that information for you soon. But if you do want to access a digital collection, you'll hover over library, click on online resources, click on Overdrive, and then you will use the same information you use to log into the computer. Okay, so your student ID number and your first initial, last initial 4-digit year of birth, 00. Then this will enable you to log in. I'm just waiting for mine to load. Okay, so this is Alvin ISD's digital library. You can read this from your PC or you can download Overdrive to your iPad or phone. If you do download it to your iPad or phone, you will need to select Shadow Creek High School as the library. You just need to create an account one time and then select Shadow Creek High School as a library, and then you can read an endless amount of books. So you click on borrow or sample if you just want to see it, and the book will surface. If you want to listen to the book, you can also listen to the book and it will play for you. For an example. Okay. All right. Just wanted to show you guys how to access that. And let's go back out. All right. Also, in a later date, if your teacher makes an appointment for us to collaborate on different databases, for example, opposing viewpoints. It's a Gale database, and that password is capital SCHS 2016. Gale allows you to research different topics. For example, this is an opposing viewpoint. So this is an election year. So for example, if you click on the national debate topics, you could click on that. And what I love about Gale is that it tells you everything that's on the page. So if your teacher says, hey, I want you guys to read academic journals or news articles, you just click on it. You can open up the academic journal. And then once you open up the journal, you can search by relevance, date, content level. You click on the article, and you can also cite the article. You can download it straight to your Google Drive. You can highlight and make notes of whatever you're trying to capture. You can share through your social media. You can also translate these items into different languages. Okay. Also, you can listen to these items and control the speed of what you're listening to. Okay, so there are other products such as Britannica School and EBSCO. So all of these I can collaborate with your teachers to provide for you. Also with teachingbooks.net, your teachers are able to bring this within the classroom. And if you guys want to know more about authors, they can click on the readings. You can learn more about authors. For example, author Walter Dean Myers. Okay, if you wanted to know more about him, um, there's different things that you can click on. There's audio that you could click on for him, like the book that he writes, Monster. You can talk more about that. They bring in different articles and sites from him or video. So this is something that your teachers will be able to use to tell you more about authors. That is pretty much all I have for you today. I do want to show you guys how to reserve spaces within the library. You click on reservations, and Shark Tank is what we call the library. So Shark Tank reservations. You click on any room that you'd want to use to study. Once you click on it, you reserve it for that hour or that time, whether it's teacher sending you down with the group or you doing it on your own. And you come in, sign in, we'll open the door for you and you'll be fine. So I thank you guys for your patience and being attentive, and I hope to see all of you in the Shark Tank, okay? Where sharks feed on good reads. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Have a great day.